Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and I want to talk about Monday mode. First off, if you are looking for Monday motivation, you, my friend, are in the wrong place because my tank is empty. I do not have anything left. So this is not a Monday motivation type video, but I do hope that it will help to normalize some of the challenges of being a working mom. Some of the challenges of just being a mom in general. So the last 3 weeks in our household have been interesting to say the least. I started back to work and at first I was I was nervous about it, but I was also really excited about it. So like the adrenaline was pumping, I had so many new ideas and I was just like ready to go. And I had a pretty good start. Even though it was really challenging, it was a good start. And then shortly after that, we got notified that our kids would be coming home from daycare and staying home with us for the next 2 weeks because of a COVID case at daycare. So during that time, my wife and I just kind of pretended we were like Dory. Is it Dory? The just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's basically what we were trying to do. The goal was just to keep our heads above the water. So we traded off. She would work for a bit, I would work for a bit, and vice versa. And we made it through. And that brings us to now, where we are. So this morning, both of the kids went out of the house. I ran around and tried to get as much cleaned up and tidied as I possibly could before I had to be at my computer for 8:30 in the morning. And it was at that point that I realized I was totally in Monday mode. I was gearing up, I was making sure everything was organized and ready to go for the week, even though I had already done that on Sunday as well. It's amazing how quickly the house can become a disaster zone when you have 2 young children. And then by lunchtime, I realized just how tired I actually was. I could feel that tickle in my throat, like when you're about to get a sore throat. And for me, that's an indicator that I'm doing too much. I have exhausted myself. I'm overwhelmed and all of those kinds of nice things. So I knew it was time to just shut down for a minute, do a little bit of reflection and figure out what the heck was going on. And then it hit me. It was the chaos of the last 3 weeks, and the chaos was finally over, which was great. But it also meant that it was an opportunity for me to relax a little bit and for everything to just kind of catch up with me. So it's like, all right, well, all of the chaos is over, but now what? And then I needed to reflect. How did I get here? How did this happen? Well, I have a pretty darn good idea, but overall, it's not so much the big things, it's all of the little things. So the fact that it's still a pandemic, the fact that we had the kids at home, working from home, feeling unsupported as I transitioned back to work from maternity leave, having really no idea how to do my job online, a lack of sleep, work that just keeps piling up and piling up and piling up, and there not being any more hours in a day in order to actually chip away at that huge mountain. The lack of connections with friends, and finally, the fear of letting my kids down, letting my wife down, and letting down all of the people at work. So, those things just add up. And here I am. So I decided to do a little bit of research. And as I was doing my research, I found all kinds of funny memes about Monday, a lot of which are quite accurate. Then I found a lot of Monday motivation tips. I found some tips for how not to become moody. And then finally I stumbled upon it and I realized, yep, that was me. That's where I'm at. And that was mom burnout. Yep, it's a thing. Whether you are working from home, whether you are going out of the house to work, or whether you are a stay-at-home mom and momming is your full-time job, mom burnout happens. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And I hope that in sharing my experience and where I am at right now, that will help to normalize mom burnout and also normalize admitting it and getting help. Okay, great. So now I know what it is. It's mom burnout. But the question is, now what? So then I recalled this video that I had watched earlier in the year by the Minimal Mom, and it was about the 4-burner theory. And basically what the 4-burner theory states is that we have 4 main burners happening in our lives at all times. And those 4 main burners are friends, family, work, and health. But here's the thing. Even though those are the 4 main burners, in order to be successful, we actually have to turn one of those burners completely off. Which one do you choose? And in order to be really successful, you have to turn off 2 of those burners. So now what? For me personally, I think that I have already turned off the friends burner, and I'm pretty sure my friends will agree with that. They invite me out for socially distanced walks or socially distanced hangouts. And if I actually saw their message, which 95% of the time I don't see it until hours later, if I actually see it, then I usually end up saying no because there's just too much other stuff going on right now. So I would say that I'm already down to 3 burners, and I have been down to 3 burners for quite some time now, yet I'm still feeling overwhelmed. Although I guess the work burner was just added back in, so maybe that's part of the problem. But anyway, I've got these 3 things: health, family, and work. I don't really want to let any of those go. If I had to give up one, I would probably let go of the health thing, because if I let go of the health thing, then the only person that I'm letting down really is myself. And to be honest, I would say that the heat on the health burner has already been turned down significantly, because I have not been sticking to the workouts that I had planned for myself. I get out for our family walk every day. That is our absolute minimum. And then if I can get in some other stuff throughout the day, great. But if I don't, then I don't really stress about it too much. So I'm really down to 2 burners. And I honestly don't feel like I'm doing a great job at work. I don't feel like I'm doing a great job with my family either. So then I thought about a tip that a coworker gave me recently, and her idea was just to take a B- approach to everything. So be a B- mom, be a B- partner, and put in a B- effort at work. Now, if you know me, that is something that is really hard for me to do. So is that what I do? Do I just aim for B-? I worry about my kids and what the outcome of me taking a B- approach to motherhood will be for them. Now, I know there's lots of other people around. Especially now that they're back to daycare, they've got lots of attention, they're doing lots of learning at school, and they get a ton of attention from our extended families as well. It takes a village. It really does take a village to raise kids. So I guess they're okay. Can I take a B- approach for now? Is that something that I can do? I don't know. That's just where I'm at right now. So I guess I don't have a whole lot of choice because, like I said, I'm really down to 2 burners. And unless somebody magically waves a wand to add a few more hours into every day, or to change the work week from 5 days to 4 days so that we have an extra weekend day, I don't know that I can keep both burners going at full flame. I just wanted to let you know where I'm at, to let you know that sometimes being a mom is hard, and to just normalize the fact that it's okay to admit it. That is it from me today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You know the drill. And any thoughts, comments, suggestions would totally be appreciated. So comment down below. Let me know if you have any amazing strategies. I'm not a super mom. I am not pretending to be a super mom. But if you're a super mom, let me know how you do it. What's your magic power? Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you in the next one. Bye.